Today, Saturday, the 28th of December 2024, we have some handpicked events to share with you, which will be backed up by some stats and analytics to help you make your picks in the list to boost your winning by a greater percent. Also, at this time, I want to use this chance to wish you happy Christmas. I hope all of you enjoyed your Christmas and also to wish you happy New Year in advance, and you should have the best of the day and time. So, without wasting time, I will share with you the event we have for you today. But before we dive to that part of the game prediction we have to share with you, I want to make this quick announcement. Looking here at the front page of this, our channel here, we have this home tab section. If you come here, you're going to see a members only video section. On this area, we provide top game predictions to members only, especially members of the level 2 pro plan. And you can see just a few hours ago, we shared 11 plus odd to our members. We also have a corner kick strategy, which we have shared. And using this strategy, we are going to be providing corner kick games to you. And in this particular tutorial, we have listed exactly how you can use this strategy to make most win when it comes to corner kick event. You want to make sure that you watch this video tutorial to the end, and anytime we share game prediction with you, we are going to make sure that we go ahead to direct you to this particular video if there are corner kicks game event as well as goals match prediction pick. We also have another strategy, which is a bet winning strategy, a simple trick to make consistent winning. These are for members only. You want to make sure to subscribe to the level 2 pro plan to have access to this video tutorial. It is very relevant. And we have many more, like never seen match prediction winning strategy you have to know. We have already shared this as well 9 days ago. And you want to make sure that you join the level 2 pro plan to have access to this. So to do that, you need to come to this home tab. If you come to the video tab, you're going to have different options. Then make sure to come to the home tab of our channel here, click on the home area and filter. Once you're on the home, you're going to see members only videos here, and these are the members only video. And if you click on this area that says members only video, you're going to be taken to this page. On this page, you are going to see all the available videos we have for members only, and we also have some bet strategy tutorial you can see these are members only section. You can see the videos we shared 12 hours ago, 7 days ago, especially some of the tutorials. You can see never seen strategy, and these are members only video. We have members only video here. We have 181 videos, and based on these 181 videos, we have some of the videos here are strategies which will enable you to make better picks in terms of game predictions and finding your own games. And if I come to the community tab, you are going to see here that let me try to go one step behind and take you back to the community tab. This is the community tab section. If I go here, you're going to see that we have just posted here like 12 hours ago. We have given these 11 odds to members only. And if I come to this read more here, you're going to see that based on these games we have given, which is today Friday, as you can see, 10 plus odd. And we also narrate that if you want to make even more win ticket, then you want to watch this tutorial, live match over goals soccer match prediction strategy. And we have already included the link. You can watch it directly. And just the same way, when you place your bet based on the game we give you, you can use this strategy again to make more win slip. And we have another one here, corner kick strategy. We have another one here, number 3 video, which is a tactical straight win and over 2.5 goal strategy for you. And of course, to have access to all of these, plus the game prediction we have with huge odds to take your winning to the next level, then of course, you have to make sure that you join the membership package plan, that is the level 2 pro plan, because these are members only section. And to benefit from this, you want to make sure that you follow the link below this video, which is going to take you to the members only tab, and make sure to subscribe to the level 2 pro plan. So this is going to give you an upper edge, give you an upper hand above all the games we share to you. and also with huge odds to take your winning to the next height. And to those of you who want to join as a member to benefit from all of these, especially our game based on top event game prediction picks based on 1.5 and 2.5 goals, as well as game prediction for corner kicks events, straight wins, and so on, with huge odds to take your winning to the next level, then you want to make sure to join the level 2 pro plan. The link is below this video description. So without wasting time, I will now go ahead to share with you the games we have for you today. Looking at the first event, we are looking at England in the Southern League Premier South. We are looking at Mataya Town against Wharton Hesham. For this event, the home team have proved to be very offensive based on recent events they have had, scoring 3 goals per each event. The opponent as well, on the other hand, is a good scoring team, and they have performed greatly based on recent events. Looking at the recent head-to-head which they have had, they have met twice this year, and the most recent led to 7 goals. This time, both of the two sides still have a good stand, and the performance based on recent events have proved that they are good. And as a result, want to look at the stands, and looking at the stand here comparison in terms of the form, you're going to see here that Mataya Town still perform very greatly. They have had, based on home performance, which is the home team, you can see that they lead this table. They are sitting on the first place. They have had 5 events, 5 wins, scoring 20 goals and conceding 3. Very offensive. And the defense is also great. But that of the opponent, on the other hand, you're going to see that the defensive power is not that very great and the offense is average. And looking at this, since the offense of the home is very, very strong, we are looking at 3 goal possibility. For this particular event, of course, the performance of the home team proved to be very offensive, scoring an average of about 3 to 4 goals per each event. And since the defensive power or line for the away team is not that very tight, we are looking at goals probability, at least 1.5 or 2 goals over to occur in this match in full time. Looking here at the next, we want to look at England in the Southern League Premier South. We are looking at Plymouth Parkway playing with Havant. That is Havant and W. Looking at the performance of the home, you're going to see that they prove to be very conceding, even though they also offense in recent events they have had. The away team is very offensive, scoring 3 to 4 goals in each event. The recent game head-to-head they have met this year, it led to 2 goals. And this time, the stance of both sides, of course, as you can see, especially that of the away, based on the form table, the away, which is Havant, proved to sit here on the 4th position with a good offense, but the defense is not tight. But that of the home, on the other hand, based on the home performance, as you can see, the performance based at home is also very offensive, scoring 17 goals, 16 goals in 5 events. And looking here at everything in place, we are looking at 2 major picks in full time. For this event, both of the two sides proved to be good in terms of home and away. And since both sides still maintain a good form in this recent gameplay they have had, of course, they will still want to impress. And both sides taking that impression rate of high offense, they want to cause more shots on and off target. Therefore, 1.5 goal is what we want to look at, as well as the possibility of at least 2 goals in this event in full time. Looking at the next here, we want to look at Cambodia in the CPL, Phnom Penh Crown against Kirivong Soksenche. In this event, both of the two sides, especially the home, proved to have a very great offense, scoring up to 3 goals in each event. You can see 3, 3, and 3. That of its opponent, on the other hand, is just very weak in terms of the defensive lineup. And as a result, you can see the recent head-to-head they have had this year, they have met 3 times. And there is always the possibility of at least between 5 to 6 goals. You can see 4:1, 4:1, 6:0. And this time, the home still proved to have a very good offense in terms of recent gameplay they have had, while that of the away proved to be very weak in defense. You can see the offensive power of the home is very strong. For 8 gameplay, they have scored up to 32 goals, conceding 9, with a very strong offense. And the defensive lineup of the away team, as you can see, proved that they are very poor, conceding up to 22 goals for just 6 event play. Therefore, the home with a very high offense is going to take advantage of the weak defense of the away. As a result, we look at 2 to 3 major picks in full time. For this particular event, the home performance have proved to be very offensive based on recent event they have had. And since the defensive line of the away proved to be very weak, we look at the home to take advantage of that very weak defense of the away. Therefore, we are looking at the home to lead as one of the major pick. Also, the possibility of 1.5 and 2.5 goals as the next option, since the defensive line of the away is weak, and the home will take that advantage, scoring at least 2 to 3 goals. And since the recent head-to-head has always led to at least 4 to 5 goals and even 6, we still look at 2.5 or 3 goals over in this event in full time and the home team to lead. Looking at the next, we looked at Australia in the A-League Women, Sydney Women against Melbourne Victory. For this event, of course, the home team proved that they concede a lot, but that of the away, which is Melbourne Victory, score at least 1 to 2 goals. Now, Melbourne Victory recently have had 4-0 based on head-to-head when he played away recently, which they have met this year. This time, Melbourne Victory, which is this away team, is still away and it is going away, and Sydney is coming home. Of course, the performance based on recent events they have had, especially in the form, you're going to see Melbourne Victory here still lead based on away with good offense, and that of the home, Sydney, of course, still sit on the position, which prove that they are just average without a very tight defense. And looking here at everything in place, we want to look at least 1.5 goal in full time. For this event, the last head-to-head, Melbourne lead by 4-0. This time, the home team will also want to impress. And since Melbourne still have a good form, we look at least 1.5 goal here in full time. And since the home also want to impress, goals probability is the best option, at least 1.5 goals in full time. Looking here at the next, we looked at Italy in the Serie A, Inter against Cagliari. For this particular event, the performance of the home recently for this year have proved that the defensive line is not good. Inter, on the other hand, is a very good offensive team, scoring at least 2 goals in each event and had 6-0 against Lazio. The recent head-to-head which they have had this year, Cagliari played at away and Inter at home. There were 4 goals scored. This time, of course, Inter is going home away. And even though it is going away, the offensive line of Inter, based on the form away, Inter prove that they are still good with a very high offensive rate and very strong defense. For 4 games they have recently played, of course, 15 goals have been scored with no conceded goals recently. But that of the home in terms of Cagliari proved that Cagliari defense is not that very tight. And here, looking at everything in place, we want to look at 2 major picks here in full time. Inter, which is the away team, proved to be very offensive, and the recent head-to-head have proved that Inter has a very strong line defense and strong line offense. But that of the home, of course, proved that the defensive line is not very tight, and therefore we are looking at Inter to take that advantage to lead due to its very high offense. And the fact that the last head-to-head recently which they met resulted to 2-2, of course, Inter this time want to need this particular win. So we are looking at Inter to lead, as well as the possibility of at least 1.5 goals in full time. Looking at the next, which is in the Portugal, Liga Portugal, Porto against Boavista. Porto recently have proved that the offensive line is very great, scoring 2 goals per each event. The opponent, on the other hand, is not as offensive as Porto. Looking at the recent head-to-head, they have met twice this year, and recently Porto played at home and lead by 2-1. This time, Porto still proved to have a good form, and we are looking at the form stance comparison, and here Porto proved, based on the form at home, that they have a good offensive lineup with a very strong defense. Of course, 5 matches played, 5 wins, scoring 14 goals. That's a very high offense and very great defense. But that of Boavista, based on the way, does not have a very tight defense. And of course, we look at 2 to 3 major picks here in full time. For this particular event, of course, Porto have proved to have a very high offense, and they have maintained that static high offensive power with a good defense. But the opponent, Boavista, on the other hand, the defense is not very tight and the offense is not as strong as Porto. We are looking therefore at Porto to take advantage of that very high offensive power to try to lead in full time. And since the recent head-to-head Porto played at home and lead by 2-1. Of course, this time the offensive line is still very great. We still look at Porto to have the upper hand here to lead this event in full time as one of the major pick, as well as the possibility of Porto to score one goal over. These are the two major picks for this particular event. And to those of you who want to have access to our top game predictions, which we have just shared to members only, of course, based on goals, probability, corner kick event, and with some video tutorial as well to have additional advantage to make even more win ticket based on the tutorial we share to you. Just as you have seen on our channel, how we have shared some game event with some lineup tutorial which you can watch to even take advantage and make more win ticket. Then you want to make sure to join the level 2 pro plan to start to have access to this to take your winning to the next height. You're also going to have access to game predictions like big league events like Champions League, Europa League, Conference League, Bundesliga, Premier Liga, and other big league events which you can take advantage of it with huge odds. For you or to those of you who want to join, the link is below this video. You want to click navigate and join the level 2 pro plan to have access to all of these benefits. So good luck and see you again in the next upload, and bye bye for now.